preteens. I could only breathe. Have to believe I'm alone.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you guys already could tell, you guys are here for that Halloween video, and I'm actually super excited to do this. This is my second time filming it. The first one, it came out good, but not great, and I'm not going to settle for anything less than great. So here's take two. Okay, so I don't want to drag this intro too long, since this is probably going to be a little bit of a long video, so let's just jump right on in. So what I first want to do is want to kind of already carve out the cracks. So I think that would be easiest, right? Okay, so let's just do that. So instead of using cream paint or anything like that, I just find like I never get like an even layer. It stays really, really wet even if you try to set it with the powder. So instead of that, if I could find it, okay. So I'm just going to use a gel liner. Just a gel liner. This is from Juvia's Place. It's a pretty good one, actually. So let's start off with the chest. Why not? Let's get that out the way. All right, so let's pick up some of that. All right, now let's see here. I kind of just am gonna go with it. I don't really have, I mean, I know where I want these cracks to be. Definitely want one right down the middle here. Maybe kind of going into the neck. I think that would look really good. Okay, and as it gets kind of up here, I want it to just like kind of taper off, you know? Okay, yeah, for sure. Okay, so I'm basically just using this right now just to cover like a large space, and then I'll switch over to my liquid liner to kind of perfect the edges and to make the little cracks and such. This is just kind of just to get a nice base. I'm just kind of pulling up reference pictures, just kind of looking at, you know, different cracks and everything, kind of just getting a visual on that. Now let's start on our crack. Kind of the same deal. I might maybe go at a slight angle. I think that might look nice. Should I do foundation first? Yeah, let's do foundation first. So just like normal, I'm going to go ahead and prime my face with my Professional. Get into those pores. All right, so for my foundation, no surprise here. Using my Maybelline Matte, my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and this is in Rich Tan and Soft Beige, Nude Beige. So I just like to kind of mix foundations just because, number one, I do self-tan, so I'm never the same color, and I just feel like I never find the perfect match anyways. So I just like to kind of custom make my colors. So I'm using a little more of the Nude Beige than the Rich Tan. I'm just going to kind of stir that up and just apply it straight to the face. All right, easy, easy. So let's go ahead and set, of course, the eyes first because that creases so fast on me. Okay, so we got that set. What I want to go ahead and do is let's just go ahead and jump right on into contouring. And I'm using my Little Baby Hula bronzer. One of my faves, honestly, for sure. You can use this to bronze, to contour, both, you know. This is such a universal bronzer. It's beautiful. I love it. gonna put a little bit of blush on there, and I'm using my Wet n Wild blush, and this is in Mellow Wine. So what I want to go ahead and do is just kind of finish off this side of the face first. So let's go ahead and put some brows on. Alright, so we got one eyebrow good to go. So now let's go ahead and jump right on into the eyeshadows. So first off, I'm just going to take a nice big fluffy brush. This is just from BH Cosmetics. And this I got in my BoxyCharm. It's just the Real Her eyeshadow palette. Doom. And I'm going to first take this shade right here, called Invincible, and just go ahead right into that crease. And I like to start in the middle, and then you could go ahead and buff out both sides going back and forth. I'm going to do a very minimal eyeshadow look. So grabbing a smaller brush, I'm going to take the color right beneath it. This brush is obviously a lot smaller, so it's not going to go as high up as the first shadow did. And of course, that's how you kind of get that really nice gradient look. And so we could go back with that initial fluffy brush and just further blend everything out. Okay, so that's all for the eyeshadow. So now just to kind of kick it up a notch, I'm going to taking my Stila Magnificent Metals liquid eyeshadow, and this is in Bronze Bell. Let's go ahead and put that all over the lid. God, I love these. They're so sparkly, so beautiful. And then also what I'm going to do is just add a little bit of glitter. So this is the glitter. Here, let me just show you guys that I have already pre-mixed. It's what is exactly on top of here, and that is going to be our gold base as well. So I'm just taking some of that. I'm going to pop that right on top, mostly in the center, and then you could kind of tap out both ways as well. Alright, that looks really good. Super shiny, metallic. Yeah, that does look really good. Just going to take a little bit off the brush here. We're going to put that right on the brow bone, just to give it a little extra glisten up there. Perfect. And then we could just take the rest of that and place that in our inner corner. Before we go into the wing eyeliner, let's just go ahead and do that lower lash line. So I'm going to first take this guy, kind of repeating what we did at the top. So first taking this color. And I like a super, super smoked out lash line just because I have small eyes, hooded eyes, and a lot of creasing under my eyes. So I just really like to smoke it out under here. Let's get you guys a little closer. Just go do a typical wing. Okay, so now that we got the wing done, I'm going to just pop up some mascara, which is the Benefit Roller Lash, and then pop on a lash, and I'll see you guys right back. Okay, so I got the lashes on. As you see, I kind of have some graphic liner going on. I just got out of hand and wanted to do something a little extra. So moving on, I'm just going to go ahead and highlight just this side of my face. And with that, I'm using my Becca Opal highlight. Definitely highlighting the nose and all these places. And of course, I want to take some of my Artist Couture, and this is in the shade Illuminati, just to amp this up a bit. Okay, so pretty much we have this side of the face done. So let's just go ahead and start worrying about this side. So we're gonna go ahead and pretty much do the same thing, starting off taking my gel liner. So let's start. I definitely know I want to cover the whole entire eye. So let's start off there. Go over this brow. So now that we got that, I'm going to go ahead and take my liquid liner and let's start perfecting these cracks. Alright, so obviously you want to first draw a line and then you kind of want to have some of them stemming off. Something like that. It's kind of stemming off from that. Honestly, you could get as creative as you like, but what I've learned is just be careful not to go overboard, because then it's just not going to look like how you wanted. That's kind of why I'm redoing this. I feel like the first time I kind of just overdid the cracks everywhere. And it just didn't look as realistic, I felt, in my opinion. So, you know what? Wanted to start all over. So this time, we're not going to do that. So I want to first get kind of each end out the way. And then I'll figure out where I want to do the other ones. You want it going from really thick to really fine, as, you know, a crack would do that. You kind of want to make them nice and thick at the base. Okay, definitely I want one kind of going over the nose a little bit. Maybe what we'll do over here, we'll kind of just do its own thing right here. So I'm going to start by first building a triangle. Kind of shaping out a triangle to fill that in. Okay. And then let's go. So after you have that filled in, what we're going to do is just kind of do little stems coming out of here. Some random little ones right there. That looks good. Oh, shoot. Start off right over here. I want to make this kind of a big one. So let's do something on the chin here. Okay, and then taking my liquid liner and start drawing those. Maybe I'm thinking about one more by this side of the lip. I think that would look pretty cool.
us strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue tied to service like sharp-free teeth.
Okay, I think this will be easier.
I could only breathe
Just get the gel liner first.
to believe I'm alone.
Alright, so I'm thinking I want to kind of do the shadowing before the glitter. I guess I'm going to save the glitter for last. So I'm just going to use any black shadow. I'm using this one from the Juvia's Place Saharan palette. This is just the blackest black that I have. Okay, so I just want to use a tiny, tiny detailing brush. Oh. Go ahead and pick up your black. Okay. Let me get a close-up mirror here. So basically, the whole point of shadowing is obviously if there's a crack, there's going to be highlighting, there's going to be shadowing. So what I want to do is you want to get as close as you can, but still leaving a gap in between. And you want to get it really black at that base and then go ahead and fade it out as you go out. Okay, and then what you could do is you could even grab any brush, a clean brush, and kind of just buff out that edge. Okay, something like that. So we're going to be doing that pretty much everywhere. So like for instance, like this is a big spot here. So let me show you guys what I would do. Okay, and then kind of just take that color up. Okay, and then you could take your clean brush and buff out the edges. You know, something like that. Okay, and if you want to get that base really dark, you can go in with your gel liner or liquid liner and just go right along that base. You kind of get a little crisp line and get it really dark in there so that you could see that gradient. Definitely want to see that gradient.
Wait, to give you my heart.
And now taking my black shadow, I'm just going to go ahead and smoke that out.
Deep down I knew, no matter what in the end, it'd be me and you.
Laying down the glitter, and I'm just kind of spreading this out. As you see, the glitter still looks super shiny and metallic, and it's sticking on there pretty nicely with this gel. Okay, so I just want to kind of spread it out as much as possible. So what I'm planning on doing here is keeping the middle of it super opaque, and I want it kind of fading out into the black towards these edges. Chest done. Move over onto this little guy. And this one is just super small, so not going to be that much work here. Alright guys, so here is the finished look. We are just cracking and our gold on the inside is just coming out. At least that is the look I tried to go for. Hopefully it is somewhat achieved, and most importantly, I hope you guys like it. If you did, don't forget to comment and like down below. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and because you know I'm coming out with more videos. I got a few more Halloween videos that I will be coming out with, so stay tuned for that. And till next time, I'll see you guys soon. Mwah!